What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Chaos. My name is vlad, the-tek, and today we're playing some more Synergia. Last we left off was a long time ago. I can't remember what was going on. Whatever, let's get right back into it. This smell, it's pouring outside, and I'm completely drenched, everything dark and blurry. But I can still make out a few shapes. My shadow, my cat, is walking in front of the microphone. There's his tail. My vision improves for a few seconds, and I manage to see a sequence of images. I'm running through a metal bridge, the rubber of my boots squeaking against the wet iron. I suddenly come to a halt. I can see something, someone. I hear a scream. It's my own voice. Don't do it! 3 quick gunshots, one after another. Bodies collapse on the floor, and I drop my gun. Shit, this is off to a bad start. Oh no, it's the mark on her hand. Is this a nightmare? Is that what's going on? I can see a trail of blood in the water, but it's not coming from them, but me instead. My right hand is wounded bleeding. Is a bleeding wounded mess is what it is. I wake up. Okay, yeah, it was a dream. It was just a nightmare. Mara's still in the bed sheets. Oh, that Mara. She's still asleep, so I get myself ready before waking her up. I take a shower and pour myself a bowl of cereal. I don't think I'll bother her. She looks pretty cute when she's sleeping. I can barely recognize myself. I'm taking care of an android all over again. I'd better not learn how she works. A part of me knows she's just an android, but another one is starting to forget, and it pisses me off. I stare at her a while. I eat my cereal, and I turn on the TV once I'm done to see if she wakes up. It doesn't seem to work. Maybe she's like... Maybe she's a heavy sleeper, like a human. Not quite like a robot, but, very much like a human. I have an idea. I'll go out, pick up a key, and give it to her once she wakes up. That way, she won't pester me about going out again. It shouldn't be long. Well, this is a bad idea. She might go out to try to find you. You didn't think of that, did you? I go down the elevator and walk to the closet. Tech support booth. The closest tech support booth. It's terribly cold outside. Oh, what the? What is it? Oof. Oh. You gotcha. Okay. Put my card inside. After less than a minute of waiting, the machine gives me a copy. Oh, that's how that works. I was thinking it was a physical key. I wasn't expecting that. You didn't have to show me that. I feel like such a lazy bones for not doing it before. It was so easy. The hard part was to get motivated. It always is, isn't it? All right. Seems like she still hasn't woken up. I pat her a few times. She gets up and rubs her face. She's still sleepy. Oh, hello, cuteness. I can't help but remember she's a machine whenever she acts in such a realistic way, but somehow she seems even more human than me. Every time I look at her, my curiosity about how they programmed her grows. Good morning. Good morning, come on. Wash your face and come back here. Quick, quick. She's taking it very seriously. She runs to the restroom and comes back a few seconds later. What's up? I give her the key. There you go. I got it while you were asleep. Finally, thank you. She tries to hug me, but stops herself before she can do it. She looks afraid. Why is she blushing? Huh? Now she actually hugs me, but moves away quickly. That smell. It's a mix of my own smell and a sweet fragrance. It's very nice. Very different from the plastic smell Elaine had. Hey, are you okay? Of course I am. Why do you ask? You were screaming in your sleep. I think you were having a nightmare. So you were awake. Maybe. Don't worry about it. Nightmares are a common thing with humans. We all get them every once in a while. I know, I get them too. But you were screaming. I'm fine. Stop thinking about it. Alright, so where are we going? It's starting to rain, so I don't know if we should go out. Will something happen if you get wet? Of course not. I'll just take an umbrella and let's go outside. Although, I don't know this city. I know, but it's raining. Uh, why don't you just go by yourself? You've already got your key. You're coming with me. Okay. Why am I following her orders? She's my robot. Still, I find it more bothersome to argue with her instead of just going out for a walk. It's almost like you like her. Like she's your kid. Let me get dressed. Mara gets ready and we leave my place. She's completely fascinated by all the storefronts we pass on our way. She seems to like this district. I like this district. Have you seen it? It looks nice. What is this? After walking for a few minutes, a commercial android approaches us. Oh, you are weird looking. Excuse me, miss. Do you have a moment? I have noticed your arm is a Skyfield 001A model, and I would like to inform you that your favorite maker, Corpo Industries, has released 68 models with superior capabilities to yours. I will now explain these upgrades in detail. Do you agree with this? I don't agree. I'm in a hurry. Go away. It just had to bother me in exactly this moment. Mara's distracted, looking at displays while sheltering from the rain, bathing in the neon lights from the shop's awning. I just noticed how this android has Corpo written across her face here and by here. But, oh, yeah, that's subtle. You may not know this, but since you are already the proud owner of a model older than the True Limbs series, you will get a 30% reduction on your next purchase at Corpo shops. This offer includes our newest memory chips. You just need to give us your old model. I already told you, I'm not interested. But our new models have the cleanest, most sensitive skin on the market. Why would that be important? Why would that be important? Somebody has a weird kink about robot arms with human skin. I am sure your partner will be absolutely delighted to stroke. Oh, yep. Are you sure you're not interested? I walk off to ignore the android. It seems to finally understand. It starts to look for its next prey. Thank goodness. I walk up to Mara. Oh, Mara will never get to the place I mentioned at this rate. You never mentioned any place. Look at the androids. Aren't they cute? I don't like them much. Wouldn't you like to buy one? I already bought you. They're 3rd generation androids. They're very plain. I'm used to them. You can tell they're machines as soon as they open their mouths. Are they different from me? Yeah, a lot. Okay, so where are we going? The record shop. Records? Do you mean music? I'm talking about DVDs. It's an old form of data storage. I have a small collection. It's an old form of data storage still. Just... God, I'm old now. I have a small collection and I want to see if they've got something new. Let's go then. Haven't upgraded to Blu-rays yet, have you? The store isn't too far away, so we reach it just in a few minutes. Ooh, synth pop. Rock. I wonder what synth pop is. I know what synth wave is. I don't know what synth pop is. Maybe I should look it up. Maybe I'll like it, or I'll hate it. I don't know. Whatever happens, I'll blame Synergia for it. There aren't any other customers, like always, although the place looks as good as ever. As soon as we walk through the door, Mar runs to the shelves, getting lost in them. She's very curious. I guess I'll greet old Harold. Oh hey, Lily, is Harold here? What is up here? What is up here? Are you an android? What are you? What are you? Are you an android cyborg? What are you? Hey, Celia, it's been a while. Maybe she's an android. No, he went to get a new shipment. Shipment. Yes. Mara appears out of the thin air and stands next to me. Is she with you? I am Lily. Nice to meet me. She's with me. Her name is Mara. Are you a nurse android? I used to old Harold Old Harold, the store's owner, bought her when the hospital was going to throw her away. She's a first-generation android with a ton of hardware upgrades. And a few cosmetic ones. Why cosmetic? You know, considering you're not allowed to have relationships with androids, a lot of people are making cosmetic adjustments to their androids. Strikes me as odd. Ah, I like your clothes. Thank you. I like them too. Harold says they give the store a great mood. Mara grabs my arm and drags me over to one of the store areas. Synth Pop, I already have everything here. Where do you keep them? I haven't seen them at home. In my closet. Do you like them? I do. I've never heard anything like it. And their aesthetic is incredible. It's really old music, older than the Mechanical Revolution, maybe even older than the first settlements. It fits you. It's stark and a bit depressing, but passionate at the same time. Hang on, I'm going to Google this. Okay, after Googling it, it's very old school, and honestly, not bad. It's okay. I like it. Like Synthwave better, though. Synthwave is a lot heavier. Very funny. And where do you play them? I have a DVD player at home, but this isn't their original format. We don't actually know what that was. Probably MP3 if I had to guess. All we know is they were re-recorded onto these discs, and unlike the originals, we managed to preserve them. Which one will you buy? I don't know. I've got to take a look first. Before I can say anything, she grabs one of the discs and puts it on the player on the shelf. Even if this was her first time, she learned to use it really quickly. These machines, and they're fast learning. What do you think about it? It's hard to listen to. Haha. Not everything here is good. I should get you something better. One day I'll give you a tour of the shop. Most of the music needs you to try your best while listening to it. You really like music, don't you? Who doesn't? I know, but you're the first person I know who listens to plenty of genres and takes music in such a methodical way. That's more like basic human behavior. It makes boring moments a bit more tolerable. Didn't you listen to music at your old home? Sometimes. But it was always classical. They wouldn't play it in the hallway, they would play it in the hallway, and I couldn't hear very well. I get it. That's kind of sad, even for an android. You can use my DVD player whenever you want. Thank you! Now, you have to learn how to listen. What do you mean? You can't just listen a few seconds from a song and move on to the next one. You have to be more patient. If you really like a song, and you can try to guess what the author was trying to convey when creating the piece. We'll never know because almost no information has been kept about many of these authors. So it's funny to do. It's fun to do, not funny. Could be funny. Mara grabs another disc and listens to it without replying. It seems she doesn't care about my musing. I should have guessed. Or maybe she's unable to reply once I get into deeper, more complicated topics. Did I just find her weak spot? I grab one of the discs I still don't have in my collection. and take it to the counter. I'll listen to it at home. I'm taking this, Lily. Perfect. So, how's business? Is everything okay? Our customers are really loyal, even if they disappear for a while. They always end up coming back. There are not too many, but they help us keep this place afloat. So it seems we will be here for quite a long. I'm glad to hear that. What about Harold's health? Last time I came here, he was kind of sick. He is better, but still has not made a full recovery. His body is very old, after all. And what'll happen when he passes away? Because it's going to happen one day. He said he will leave the business to me. I don't think that's legal. I don't think he cares. Well, thanks anyway, Lily. Take care and tell the old man I said hi. Well, please come back again. I look for Mara. I have a hard time finding her, but I managed to do it. I have to drag her away from the store. She's completely smitten with this place. She probably tried over a dozen different albums while I was talking to Lily. Can't we stay here just a little longer? You can listen to most of this music in our house. I'll let you use the player. But it's not the same. You can come back one day, and you can spend the entire day here if you want. Promise? Promise. All right, where are we going now? I wanted to take you somewhere. It's a surprise. Do you want to go? Oh, I like that. Of course I do. Come with me then. I wanted to take her to a mechanic in the industrial area. I don't feel I'm capable enough to open her up and check her manufacturer, but I'm sure they'll know something about this model. Oh, you're in for trouble. I'm afraid she wouldn't come if I told her, so I decided to keep it a secret. I hate every single thing about this. She is a sweet, innocent, young girl, android. And you're going to open her up? That doesn't seem nice. That is an invasion of privacy, I think. Besides, even if it's not exactly a tourist attraction, there's still the area's still kind of nice. I'm sure she'll like it. It's far away, so we take a floating train there. Mara's still watching through the windows, completely spellbound, and doesn't mutter a single word for the entire trip. It's here. It's here? There's nothing here. Just those old, huge buildings. It's not a building. Look closely. We have to jump down that opening. I'll go first, okay? I said I wanted to look at the city. Are you sure we came here for that? Trust me, just watch your step. Mara doesn't look too convinced, but I know she'll go anyway. Will she? I walk down first to make sure the stairs are safe. I wait for Mara, who shows up quickly, walking downstairs while covering her eyes. I hold her once she reaches me. Good, see? No big deal. You can open your eyes now. It's beautiful! Is it? I know. So what is this place? Refineries, but if you want to be more specific, we're in the old residential area. It's pretty much abandoned, but they still have a few machines here willing to do unconventional works. What'd they use it for? Residential stuff. Or oil refining. Their workers used to live here. But they soon were replaced by androids, so this area is obsolete. The factories over there are Veltas. It's where they have their android assembly lines. It's not exactly the best area, but it's not bad either. It's one of the safest, too. The machinery's loud. You'll get used to it. And they don't mind having illegal machines living here? I guess they came up with a deal or something. It's a good place. You don't really talk to me about your job, do you? I work at the police station. It's nothing special. Maybe it's not special, but you work with androids. You probably don't see that too often. It's not exactly common, you're right. I was really into androids a while back, so I looked for a job where I could see a lot of them. But that's a thing of the past. I've lost interest over time. Yet you still bought me. I'm just saying, I don't find them as interesting as I did before. And I'm repeating myself. Here you are, with me. You're right, maybe I should return you. Oh. But I never met an android, so... like you. I still need to figure out how you work, and that's why we're here. What? One of those machines will check you up. I want to take a look at what you have inside. I'm just waiting for them to open up. You can't live without knowing how I work, can you? Other androids might not seem interesting enough for you, but I am, even if you don't accept it. You're going way too far just to prove I don't have a real personality, huh? I just want to know your manufacturer. Don't go putting words in my mouth. I don't want you to open me up, especially without asking me first. I've got the last word here. You've been saying that ever since we met, and I still don't know what you want to see. Just tell me. Mara, if you do have actual feelings that means you have a consciousness. You have a conscience. Therefore, you possess singularity. Therefore, you possess singularity to some degree. Singularity is illegal. If I'm going to live with an illegal android, I should at least know about it, don't you think? And you're willing to let cheap mechanics open me up. There's good machines here. You'll be fine. Just... Sela. I object to everything about this. All right. At least it means you'll stop asking. It won't take too long. I know it might seem dangerous, but it really isn't. I've been here before. The mechanics are calm, nice people, and they rarely get into trouble. Illegal androids, on the other hand, are actually dangerous. Do I look dangerous to you? I barely reach your shoulders. You never know. I've seen smaller ones cause a lot of trouble. Androids without any kind of safety restrictions can be really unpredictable. So that's what you're afraid of. Me doing something you wouldn't expect. I'm not afraid of you. Don't be silly. Of course, so that's why you brought me here. I don't know. Your programming is weird. I'll take that as a compliment. Hey, what's repo deposit? It's written here. It's the old owner of the refineries. Everything in this district's owned by some big corporation. Even I work for one. Hoplonsec. How did I forget how to say that? And now we'll learn who made me. Do you have a prime suspect? You're probably a corporal model. They make pretty much every android in this district. But plus, they have the lead when it comes to new technologies. Everything will be fine as long as it's not Velta. They're never up to anything good. Are they dangerous? If they are, I really hope they didn't make me. They are, but only if you go against them. Actually, I heard they were up to something. We were gonna go to their headquarters in order to investigate something, but then the mission was canceled in mere seconds. So they're more like Mafia? Kind of, still. It's not like I care about what they do. I'd rather not interfere. Well, the garage door is open. It's the one I was looking for. I make my way there, with Mara following me. I hope they work well. Lights arms. Hello, ladies. Oh, wait. What? Oh, cool. That's neat. Hello, ladies. What can I do for you? I brought my android. She's a new model. Kind of weird one. I wanted to know if you could take a look at her. A new android. 5th gen. Corpo's almost done with them. She's not the first one I've seen. I've taken a look at a few test models. Mara glances at me and steps back. She seems scared. I put my hand on her back and push her towards the mechanic. Oh, Jesus Christ, stop that. Calm down, girl. It won't hurt. I need to take off your clothes. Wait, no. Oh, is that really necessary? Yeah, I'm wondering the same thing. I don't think that's at all necessary. These new androids have very delicate skin sheets. They aren't as easy to open up like the old models. Okay, and that warrants undressing her because... Relax, trust me. Mara takes her clothes off very slowly and then sits on the metal examination table. Oh, God. Well, that's going to be censored. It's cold. Temperature sensors. She must be a 5th gen, no doubt. Mara gives me one last look before the mechanic connects her to her and turns her off. Her operative system doesn't have any kind of brand or trademark. Oh, how strange. Can you open her up? Of course, but we've got to let her open by herself. Or we risk damaging her seams. This is my first time doing it, don't worry. Ugh, I don't like the noises. The mechanic carefully opens Mara's head, and the pieces move away immediately. Oh, interesting. What is it? When I take a look at Mara's head, I see the worst possible thing I could find. Very few people know that symbol. It's Velta Labs' unofficial seal. They never risk leaving their actual mark on something they want to keep secret. So Mara's probably an illegal android. I don't know that company, do you? No idea. You can stop now. I think that's enough. Yeah, please. Let her dress herself back up, please. The mechanic ignores me and motions to remove one of Mara's skull pieces. I just want to take a look. I told you to stop. As soon as his hands get close, Mara turns on again, and the previously lifeless pieces that covered her brain begin to beat. A dark red liquid starts flowing through the clear tubes connecting to her brain. It's blood. What the hell? This thing's alive. It's not a damn robot. Mara's brain suddenly closes, and all the pieces automatically move back into place. The mechanic recklessly pulls on the cable connecting them to Mara, and Mara cries in pain. Blood flowing from her ears. I don't know how to react until I see him grab a wrench from the back. Help me! And this is where I kill a man. He tries to hit Mara with the wrench, but I manage to stop him by gripping his arm. What the fuck do you think you're doing? Let me go. She's a monster. We have to destroy her. What are you talking about? She's just a bioroid. So you knew it. Even if it's organic, that's still an artificial brain. No, I've seen the bioroids before, and not a single one would pump red blood or beat like an actual human. I can't be related to this thing in any way. He breaks my hold and once again gets ready to swing the wrench. I push Mara away with my right hand and use the mechanic's strength against him, leaving him on the floor. Are you really going to defend that thing? Put it above an actual human? I'm gonna whip your ass. I kick him in the face, making him writhe in pain. I press my knee against his back and punch his nape with my metal arm. I don't stop hitting him until I feel the floor tiles with my knuckles. When I look around, I see Mara sitting up with her hand over her head. Seeing her makes me come back to my senses. Are you okay? She crawls away from me. I'm sorry, did he hurt you? I didn't want to. My ear hurts. Her hearing sensors may be completely destroyed. Sela, your eyes. I feel sudden throbbing pain in my head. Everything turns dark. I wake up slowly. I'm outside the garage. What happened? Mara's sitting next to me. Her ear and her hands are still covered in blood. Are they though? Sela, are you okay? You had a seizure. Not this shit again. I'm fine. My head just hurts a little bit. How are you? It still hurts. We have to get away from here. I feel the need to protect her. You're really delicate. Let's get the fuck out of here. I reach out my hand. What's wrong, Mara? Come on, it's all over. You don't have to worry. Mara takes my hand and I help her get up. I look at her, looking for other damages. Don't touch me, it hurts. I have to fix your ear. You can't leave that just hanging there. Now that I think about it, does it really hurt? Why would they make an android who could feel actual pain? What a stupid design. It's not stupid. Your brain knows when you have a damaged piece, just like any other android. Shut up, can't you stop criticizing me for just one moment, even now? Come on, let me cut that thing. Use my mechanical hand to hold the cable between my fingers and stretch it until it breaks. It was easy. It seems the pain has gone away, but I still feel bad for her. It doesn't hurt anymore. Thank you. But now I can't hear anything with this ear. This is all your fault. I'm sorry. I'll get it fixed. Don't worry about that. You can't simply trust me, no matter who my maker is. You killed that man. These mechanics always keep a memory backup in a database. He can get a new body. I had to destroy this head, or he'd have turned on us. Turn us in? So, am I illegal? Yeah, very much so. Are you going to turn me into the police? Bitch, I am the police! I am the police. You don't have to worry about that. Let's go home. Mara and I walk to an emergency exit, tunnel followed by a set of stairs leading to the top. We take a floating train home. I suppose I should never go back to that place again. Your eyes went white while you were fighting, and then you passed out. It's been a while since the last time that happened. It's some kind of trance. I don't remember when they started, but I thought they'd gone away forever. But you stopped him from killing me. Yeah, but still, I'm sorry for bringing you in the first place. I'll never make you go through something like that again. But I need to know if you have singularity. Why is that so important? 4 years ago, Velta developed a new android generation, the 4th generation. They used a self-improvement technique in automatic learning, which supposedly made each and every one of them unique. But the same day they went on sale, these androids tried to take over an entire district. The police managed to keep them out of the network and turned them off, but a lot of people died in the process. Ever since then, any kind of development in the singularities are illegal. And then you're here 4 years later with a Velta Lab symbol on your brain. And a personality so human-like that it's impossible to tell you aren't actually one. I need to know what you really are. If I'm so important, why hasn't Velta tried to get me back? That's a good question. I'd like to know that. And how Yoko got you in the first place. We're going to have a really long talk the next time I see her. Still, I feel safe around you. It was actually a good day. I had a really good time before we got to that factory. And the day still isn't over. We can do something once we get home. I don't know. You owe me. Why? I hurt my ear because of you. Okay. What do you want to do? I'll think about it when we arrive at home. So you know how to fight. She doesn't seem upset over what just happened. Of course I know. I'm a cop. Was it hard to learn? Kind of. It's hard to fight against metal rivals. I'm lucky to have my prosthetic arm. Everything happened so fast. It's amazing how you managed to react to everything. To be honest, I don't remember it too well. All I know is that I wrecked his memory chip. I don't like fighting, but the way you did it almost looked like a dance. I need to use martial arts when I'm against someone physically stronger than me. But seeing how delicate you are, I think pacifism is probably the way to go from now on. Think about it. Where can I find a new eardrum? I guess I'll have to ask Yoko. Her internal design is way too strange to try to fix myself. I can't risk taking her to another mechanic. The sun begins to set, but I don't have to wake up early tomorrow, so I don't mind. Actually, I feel like hanging out with Mara now that I feel calm again. It was months of just leaving my home to go to work, and then coming back to home just to repeat the cycle. I'm starting to give up on understanding her programming. It's completely new, and absolutely nothing like what I've learned. I guess I'll have to coerce Yoko into telling me. We're finally back home. I choose to sit down just by the window and watch the rain. Mara sits right next to me. Aw, so cute. Do you wear black for any particular reason? All your clothes are black. I just like black. Where did this come from? It's not just the black clothes. I wouldn't say you're completely goth, but you're definitely kind of gloomy. But you're a good person deep down, I think. I don't know what you're talking about. I just happen to like that coat a lot. An old friend gave it to me. Don't you like it? Not exactly, but it fits you. Actually, everything about you fits. You wear black coats. You wear black coats, police, seem kind of bleak, listen to electronic music. You almost look like you came out of a novel. And I'd like to know which novel you came from. That mechanic called me a monster. Do you think he was a believer? I don't know. We don't have many believers in the district, but you never know. Shouldn't think about it too much. The important thing is that we managed to leave that place safe and sound. Kind of. What about you? Do you believe in God? I never really thought about that, but I also thought you didn't really have to believe in a God to be a believer. That's right. Although there's always a concept that takes its place. For example, the humanist God is the human body, of course. Of course, that's in a very romanticized way. I don't think I'd have a humanism as my religion. I don't have a religion, so I mean, come on. You could always join the non-religion. That's called being a nun. I don't worship anything. You're kind of a walking anti-humanist symbol. You've been surrounded by that for your entire life. I think I'm starting to understand why you're so interested in learning about me. I've never really given that a thought, but maybe it is one of the reasons. Until now, every new android generation would just agree with humanists. Actually, androids are just a copy of a human. A mere expansion of the human race. If you learn something about me, I want you to tell me. Alright. So if you don't have any believers in the district, who's that mister with a cone over his head who had posters everywhere? This cone mister is our prime minister, working under the emperor. He's very close to the royal family, but deep down he's yet another ultra-humanist politician. Thankfully, the previous government got everything done regarding android protection laws. You're safe, don't worry. So, what are my rights? You don't have any. It's more like people have to respect my rights as your owner. I guess I'll have to suffice for now. You've got no other choice, sadly. My bed's still unmade, so I just flop onto it. Mara checks the fridge. I think she's going to cook something. Aw, she's so nice. I can hear noises outside and police sirens, so I look out the window to see what's going on. What happened? It's a Velta van. It crashed. An accident? No, you rarely hear about accidents when it comes to Velta, but I don't really care about it, to be honest. There's barely anything in the fridge. I'm going to cook an egg. It's the only thing that hasn't expired in it yet. Do you want one? Sure. I sit and look at her while she cooks. I'd help her, but I think I'd only get in her way. It's kind of weird. Mara reminds me of a roommate instead of an android, like Elaine was. I get goosebumps every time I remember that she's just a machine, and it bothers me. Having to deal with so many androids at work has affected me deeply, and now I find it hard to enjoy their company. But I have to admit, whoever programmed Mara is a genius. No matter the situation, she always reacts in a real way. She's probably even too human for this district, in which everyone acts according to a set of rules and policies, myself included. She's done. Mara brings 2 boiled eggs sitting on a pair of spoons. Careful as to not lose balance. Aw, it's just cute. Why did you bring them like that? They're going to fall. If I take them with my hand, I'm going to burn myself. That's why you have to dunk them in cold water before peeling them. Or you could have used a bowl. You only have 2 and they're dirty. A cup? Dirty. All of them. Before she can give me my egg, I take a bite out of it. It's not too hot. It's not too hot. Hey, give me the other one. That one's mine. You can take, but you can take a bite of it if you want. She puts it in front of my face. I take a bit, but it scorches my mouth. Ugh, it's burning. That's why I bit yours. She blows on her egg until it gets cold. We finish our meal in complete silence. I feel uncomfortable. She stares at me the whole time. Was it good? I mean, it was just an egg. Again? It was delicious, thank you. Why don't you help me clean up the dishes? That way I won't struggle with the spoons. I nod. It only takes a few minutes when we do it together. My sink is very small, so I can't do too many dirty dishes even if I try. This is adorable. It's like having a little kid. After changing my clothes, I give Mara a brand new toothbrush. That makes me think. Mara, have you showered since you came here? Do you need to take baths too? Of course I do. What sponge did you use? Yours? She sneaks under my arm once I get close. Do you really have to be there? Can't you wait? No. She's like a little kid. After that awkward moment, we head to the futon in silence. I can't sleep. Mara was completely out within 10 minutes. I quietly get up and walk over to my terminal. Just gonna plug myself in here. Seems that Yoko's online. I chose to enter with my avatar. I know she prefers this over the text. Yoko? What's up, Sela? How's the android? That's exactly what I wanted to talk about. Why don't you tell me more about the manufacturing process? She acts too human-like. Don't you like it? I thought you were sick of robots being so cold and repetitive. Yeah, but still, I think it's weird. Why would anyone build an android without any real purpose? Of course she's got a purpose. She does what the fourth generation couldn't. Be human, you know? So you knew it. Even so, she's still a bunch of code. A really well-programmed one, but code nonetheless, right? I knew what? She's living with you so you can have a friend. Nothing else. Didn't you buy her for that reason? I find it hard to be her friend. Every time I remember she acts that way only because she's following her rules. I don't know. I don't like it. I know it's all fake. What if I'd never told you she was an android? I think there's more than enough important stuff you didn't tell me. What's up with all the questions? Do you want to return her? How did you get Mara? I told you, I can't say it. I don't think telling you will fix any of your problems anyway, right? You're right, because you stole her from Velta Labs and there's no way I can fix something like that. I don't know what you're talking about. Are you sure you can't just trust her just because she's an android? Don't you think there's another reason for that? What else could it be? You always had really fragile self-esteem, you know? Don't change the subject. Can't talk right now, gotta go. Don't think you're getting out of this. I'll see you very soon. Don't sweat it, good night. I log off the HoloNet. Maybe Yoko's right. I'm just overthinking it. I've been paranoid for years, and it's only gotten worse ever since they demoted me. Maybe this whole thing's over who built Mara, or why they did, isn't a big deal. But I can't stop thinking about it. I need to sleep. I will think about this tomorrow. It's too much for me. I haven't been involved in a situation like this in a really long time. I don't think I'm ready for it. Project Mara. 10 days before the Synergia incident. Very curious as to what this is. It keeps mentioning that over and over. When the soul suffers too much, it develops a taste for misfortune. Albert Camus. Very, very, very interesting stuff. Very interesting stuff. I'm going to save it here. We'll pick this up next time. Hope you guys are enjoying it still. Let me know what you guys think of it in the comment section below or over on our Discord. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for more content like this. And, yeah, if the feeling takes you, check out Coffee and Patreon and links in the description below. Or send a super thanks using the link. You guys know where that is, right? Right? It's over there, I think. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you enjoyed it, feel free to show me some love down below by hitting the like button. And don't forget to check out the annotations for more videos. Now, see you in the next video.